masterful in my own kitchen. Right, it's masterclass time. Now, no doubt Jane has an army of butlers and kitchen staff at home, but even divas need to cook sometimes, don't you?
Yes, I suppose we do, really, and I should learn at my age, shouldn't I?
What, you can't cook?
Well, I can cook, won't cook, really. I don't have time.
Don't have time.
Well, I don't.
You have time to go to the Ivan Scott's.
Well, yeah, but somebody else is doing it for me there.
You use that time to cook.
But I'm not in my own house then, am I? That's the problem. I stay in a hotel. Well, my mother does all my cooking at home. I have a great PA who's a great cook as well.
You still live with your mother?
Yeah.
How are you going to keep a boyfriend if you live with your mother?
Well, there is that problem. That's probably why I've not kept one so far. That could be it.
I'm sure she's a lovely mother.
She is. She's brilliant.
You know.
And a great cook.
Anyway, what do you want me to cook you?
Oh, I'd like to do something involving fish, because I think now that I'm getting older a bit as well, I need to take a little bit of care of me. So I'm trying to eat slightly healthier than I used to.
Okay.
So, yeah, salmon en croûte I would love you to do.
Salmon en croûte it will be. No, we're not going to use any puff pastry or anything. We're going to use phyllo pastry. It's so easy to work with.
Really?
And as you are a complete novice,
yeah,
we're going to do it easy.
Good.
Okay, what I want you to do now is cut that fish through.
This knife?
A horizontal cut all the way through the middle.
Oh, God, this should be fun.
It's easy. Keep your hand on the top rather than the side so you don't cut your hand.
Yeah.
And then we're left with two nice pieces like that.
Let's hope, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, near enough.
Oh, that's great. And what we need for that is a filling.
A filling,
because we're going to use a little stuffing. In here I've got some spring onions. Yeah. Just sweating away, and a little bit of butter. I'm going to add some peas. Frozen peas are always the best.
Are they really frozen peas the best?
They are, because, you know, peas lose about 60% of their sugar within 24 hours of being picked. So unless you grow them yourself, you will not get that sweetness. Yeah. You have got a lot more sweetness there than you would. And to compensate as well, I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of sugar as well. Yeah. And a little bit of salt. And a little bit of white pepper. Right. Now that goes in with a little bit of stock. And we just cook that down. I mean, some people put a lid on it, some people don't. It's entirely up to you. Peas, as they're frozen, they're already blanched, so they take no time at all. Good. What we've got here is them already done. And now what I'm going to do is take that aside just for a second, and I'm just going to nick out, keep some back for a little garnish. And then I've got watercress here. Which is really good for you, is it? Really, really good for you. I mean, there is, I can give you some of the statistics, more vitamin C in oranges. In watercress? Yeah, more iron than spinach, and more calcium than milk. Do you know that? Wow, well, it's a wonder food then, isn't it? It is superfood. It's one of the original superfoods. You know, the Victorians used to live on, they had watercress sandwiches to keep up their vitamin C, because obviously they didn't have oranges and things like that. And if they didn't get the bread, they'd just munch on bunches. Wow, wow, wow. So we don't want to cook that too much, because we want to keep the colour. Okay. So literally, then it's going to go into a food processor, like this. No point in washing your hands now, don't waste time, because you're going to handle that fish again in a minute. Oh, there you go. I was hoping I'd finish now. Oh, no. We've got to teach you. Oh, yes, you have, really. On goes the lid. Push that on and blitz that up. Yeah. Retain a little bit of texture. And normally I would let that cool, of course, but we're going to just show you how to do it. Yeah. Okay? Okay. So what we want to do now is to take your bit off there. So get yourself a spoon and put a nice dollop on the middle there, okay? Oh, yeah? I'll do that for you. Okay, thank you. Spread it, little spread. Okay. It smells lovely. It is, it's nice. I mean, you could use all sorts of things, leeks and onions, whatever you want. Then just pop that back on. Fish back on. Okay. Then you've got a crouton there. So again, the same thing. You're going to put a bit of watercress on the crouton, a bit of watercress and pea puree. Okay. Like that. Spread those for me. Okay. You're good, you're good, you're good. Yeah. Let's turn that off. Yeah. Don't need to go mad. Just, it's a dollop. We're teaching it simple. I'm an artist, darling. You know, if you want to be himself over there. Okay. And we pop that on top. Why am I putting that on the top? Shall I do it? You know? Why are you putting it on the top? Because you're going to fold it and maybe tip it over? Oh, you're not as bad as I thought you were. Ah, you see. Let's just move that. Now, we put that aside while we get our phyllo pastry. Okay. It just looks like a salmon sandwich from here, doesn't it? It is. I mean, you can roast it like that. It'd be great. But you turn it the other way up, obviously. The idea of the crouton is there's going to be juices coming out of the fish. Okay. So you want something to soak up the juices, okay? Get your butter. Let's just cut this phyllo in half for you. Where's my half? Roughly about there. Not there. Okay. And then we're going to butter the top. I've already buttered the layers. Now, if you're being really healthy, you could put olive oil or vegetable oil or something like that on, but I'm sorry. It's not going to be the same.
Well, I don't do...
You don't do reduced calories, we heard that. Well, it's quite obvious to me that you work out a lot.
No, I walk to the car. That's it.
Okay, so turn that upside down like that.
Okay.
Okay. And put that in the middle. So now we've got our thing of that. Now what we're going to do is take a little knife and just cut the corners up to the corners, if you see what I mean.
Any little knife?
Any little knife in a storm, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's cooking by numbers, really.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
So it's like wrapping a Christmas present.
To the corner. Okay, no worries. Exactly, wrapping a parcel. Then you just brush that a little bit on the top.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'm getting all excited now because I'm actually cooking. Mother, look.
Okay.
Right.
Onto a tray.
So we tip it up now.
No, I tipped it up already. You shouldn't have done that. I should have tipped it up later. You're completely right. I just got carried away by your beauty.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's true. Okay. And then we pop that in the oven for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending whether it's fridge cold, okay?
Yeah.
And there is what we come out with.
Oh, just look at these.
Look at these.
They smell so good.
Right, they do.
Just throw that anywhere.
Get me in a fluster.
I'm getting you all flustered. I'm loving this.
Okay.
Why do you think that is? It's because you're wearing the same colour.
Yeah, exactly. And then let's just cut through the middle like that. And then let's get a plate. Let's just put a little sprig of our watercress like that.
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
Yeah.
Would you put a sauce with that?
You could have something like a hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. That's another lesson, probably.
Yeah, I'll have to come back.
Yeah, don't buy shop-bought hollandaise sauce. It's the one thing they haven't been able to master properly.
Really?
They're useless for that. But this is all right. And then just a little slither of lemon. Like that. Take out the pips.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Look at that.
Hey, a dish fit for the captain's table. Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's tuck into that. See what you think of it.
Thank you very much. This does look gorgeous, actually.
What you got?